Today, I will tell you about one of humanity's oldest creation stories, the Babylonian Creation Epic. The exact date of its origin is unknown, but it is believed to have been written around the 1st or 2nd millennium BCE, and most of the text has survived to this day. Only a few parts of certain tablets appear to be missing. Now let's begin. Imagine a scene before your eyes. The statue of the god Marduk, standing in a grand square, surrounded by priests, scribes, commoners, and kings. Together they chant this epic like a sacred hymn, their voices rising in unison, bringing the ancient words to life. Babylonian Creation Epic, the war of the gods and the birth of the world. The beginning, gods born from chaos. In ancient times, before the sky and the earth existed, there were two great primordial beings, Apsu and Tiamat. Apsu, the god of fresh waters, was wise and calm. Tiamat, the goddess of salt waters, was powerful and mysterious. Together they gave birth to the first gods, divine beings destined to shape the universe. But as time passed, these young gods grew noisy and restless, disrupting the peace of creation. Apsu, unable to bear their constant disturbance, decided to silence them forever. However, his plan was discovered by Ea, the most intelligent of the gods. Ea used powerful magic to lull Apsu into a deep sleep and then killed him. This act enraged Tiamat beyond measure. Swearing vengeance, she unleashed her fury upon the universe. Tiamat's revenge in the monster army. Determined to reclaim her power, Tiamat gathered a terrifying army. She created monstrous beasts, giant serpents, scorpion men, lion-headed warriors, and fire-breathing dragons. To lead this army, she chose Kingu, her new champion. She bestowed upon him the tablets of destiny, giving him supreme power over the universe. The young gods, realizing they were powerless against Tiamat's might, sought a hero to save them, and so they turned to Marduk, the most powerful and radiant among them. Marduk's rise, the god's last hope. Marduk was unlike any other god. He had 4 eyes, 4 ears, and flames erupted from his mouth. He was strong, wise, and fearless. When the gods asked for his help, he made a bold demand. If I defeat Tiamat, I will rule over all gods. The fate of the universe will rest in my hands. The gods, left with no other choice, agreed. They granted Marduk divine weapons, lightning-infused arrows, a sword forged from storms, and a magical net to trap his enemies. Now he was ready for battle. The War of the Gods, Marduk versus Tiamat. Marduk rode into battle on a mighty chariot pulled by fierce creatures. The skies darkened, the winds roared, and a great storm swept across the heavens. When he faced Tiamat, she appeared as a colossal dragon, her body twisting like a serpent, her breath carrying deadly poison. With a wave of his hand, Marduk unleashed his magical net, entangling her gigantic form. Tiamat struggled, but before she could break free, he summoned a mighty wind that rushed into her open mouth, preventing her from closing it. Seizing the moment, Marduk drew his enchanted sword and struck deep into her belly, slicing her apart. Tiamat let out a final, deafening scream as her immense body fell lifeless into the abyss. The creation of the world from Tiamat's body. Marduk gazed at Tiamat's defeated form and thought, "This must not go to waste. From this I shall create a new world." He split her body in two. One half became the sky, the other the earth. Her tears flowed into mighty rivers, the Euphrates and Tigris. Her breath became the wind, her ribs formed the vault of the heavens, and her tail wrapped around the cosmos like a great boundary. With her remains, Marduk shaped the stars and planets, bringing order to the chaos. The creation of humans and Marduk's rule. Marduk's work was not yet complete. He wanted to create a new being, one that would serve the gods and maintain a balance in the world. From the blood of Kingu, Tiamat's fallen champion, he molded the first humans. These beings would build temples, offer prayers, and keep the memory of the gods alive. To honor his victory, Marduk established the city of Babylon, making it the center of the divine order. The Grand Temple at Temenanki, meaning the house that links heaven and earth, was built in his name, the rise of the supreme god, Marduk. At the end of the epic, the gods praised Marduk for his bravery and wisdom. They granted him 50 divine names, each representing a different aspect of his power. Marduk was no longer just a warrior. He was now the supreme ruler of the universe, the god of creation and order. From that moment on, the Babylonians honored him as their greatest deity, reciting his story each year to remember the day he brought order to the cosmos. Legacy of the Babylonian Epic, its influence today. This ancient myth didn't just shape Babylonian beliefs, it influenced many other cultures. The Greek Titanomachy and Norse Ragnarok share striking similarities with Marduk's battle against Tiamat. What do you think? Have you seen elements of this myth in any books, games, or movies? Share your thoughts in the comments. Throughout human history, stories have been the strongest bond that brings us together. The Babylonian Creation Epic was born from humanity's need to question its own existence. In ancient times, priests would recite this epic aloud in sacred temples. Today, thousands of years later, we are telling this story in new ways. But the question remains the same. How was the universe created? How did order emerge from chaos? Perhaps the secret of this epic is not just about the gods, but about humanity itself. What do you think? Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.